Before there were worlds, before there was form, there was the Soul King. They say he and his aid brought forth the first world. In time, however, the world began to fracture. Its people divided amongst themselves, creating their own kingdoms. Its monsters continued to change and evolve, becoming something different. Some sought peace through unity. They believed all beings, man and monster alike, could be brought together using strength. Soul King was satisfied with this natural progression. He decided to grant blessings to his subjects and their kingdoms. But for some, these blessings were not enough. Some turned back to their creator, asking for more, far more. And in his mercy, he granted them exactly that. Yet still, they were unsatisfied. In their hubris, they planned to take the last vestiges of his power by any means necessary. Something was lost that day. His aide, who had once stood beside him, could not share that same mercy. And thus, the rule of the king came to an end. Listening.
Hey, what's up guys? Today, Code here, and I am playing VV Ultimatum. Now, this recording is actually old. I can't tell you, maybe about, it's about like a little bit of, it's like a week old for the most part, but what is it? I came to just tell you like my experience with VV Ultimatum so far. Honestly, it's been really great. I remember just when playing through this, I don't know, because when Mem was telling me about the game, he said, imagine Dark Souls, but Bleach. And I was like, interesting. And I think around this time, we was playing JJK D&D, which I will be dropping. Also, I will actually also be dropping our Bleach D&D that we've been doing. I don't know which one's going to come first, but one of those two will come first. Now, we're actually going into this actual video. This one might be a little different because I am not going to be having an intro for this one, mainly because if you look at the runtime of the video, it's really, really long. So it's just more of just me going to kind of be, sorry, I don't know. I feel very parched and I drank like almost 2 bottles of water. But just me saying what my experience with the game and everything was. But generally, it wasn't honestly that bad, actually. But all in all, let's get right into the video.
A few moments later.
Okay, so after that tutorial, this is where the pixie started talking to me and everything. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was somewhat reading this, but also just speedrunning through it because, like I said, we was actually actively playing JJK D&D around this time. But our DM was kind enough to give us like a couple more minutes before we had started. But I just remember I was really excited playing this game because honestly, like, it's just like, if you look at it now, like visually it looks amazing. And I don't know, just like, I'm a sucker when it comes to like good aesthetics. Like if a game looks good, I'm just gonna like be immediately hooked into it. So this is my first time seeing this game, walking in, and I'm like, just like all these mesh and models just look amazing to me. And the mechanics and everything didn't feel as bad, but as you'll see throughout this video, I didn't get the full hang of it. One of the reasons why I actually had decided to cut out the tutorial, because low-key it took me a long time. And I remember this, it looked like the guy almost drop kicked me in the crotch. But all in all, the combat in here, honestly, the combat, like this is like pre a couple updates they had done. Well, no, my bad. This is before the full release code came out. Well, I just remember this. But oh, I remember this part. I had found the chest and I was like, oh, first loot box already? Oh, yeah. This is so. I didn't read the description to this item, and later on you'll see how badly that like messed me up during a fight. But all in all, I was just going around looking at the place because I didn't really know where to go, but at the same time I was kind of taking everything in. And I really liked the way they kind of had the enemies spawning like from this black mist. I don't know, it like kind of reminded me a little bit of like Elden Rings when the enemies kind of like spawn from like nothing, or like the red blood stones. I forgot what it's called, if it's a sign. Oh, I remember this. What is it? When playing through this, I heard, cause like also while this was happening, I was also I was watching Bleach, and I heard a sound effect of like the Hollow's portal opening, and I immediately went, "There's a Hollow nearby." In my head, I didn't say that out loud. I thought it would kind of be like cringe while on call with them and Stigma. So yeah, and right now this is when I said I sucked at the tutorial, because you see me in combat and then I try to run, and this is where I find out that they did it to where if your health's low, you move slow. That's realistic. It is, but the thing is, like, I'm a runner in a fight, so yeah, that kind of messed me up. And then when another Hollow spawned, I was even more mad, because low-key, like, what the heck, what do you mean another one's gonna be spawning? That's definitely not gonna mess me up at all. But tried running, yeah. we just don't talk about that. Like, I thought a little different, and I did try to fight it, because I was like, no, what, I shouldn't be running from this. And then I get absolutely bodied, because yeah, I'm sometimes bad at fighting games. Yeah, I'm not the best Souls player, which you will be seeing more of, because I do have recordings of Elden Ring that's going to be coming soon as well. Man. And then this pixie didn't make it any better, but hey, it's a helpful game guide. But oh, I wanted to revenge specifically on the Hollows, because it was just like, man, it's just, yeah, just okay. I might have to cut this part out because I'm doing too much but yeah, no, I was talking to Mem about this, and I was like, hey, what happens if I press the like start again? You'll go through the tutorial again. And I was like, nope. So I just pressed no, as he told me to, and then yeah, I decided to, before anything, to go rerun the fade back with everybody else there, because I said the only way I'm going to get better is if I get more practice fighting. And I forgot that I was petty and I wanted to go fight the Scorpion, but yeah. Oh, the one thing I do like about this game is enemies don't jump you. They actively respect the ones. And I remember when playing this, I had seen that and I was like, oh, they don't jump in this game? They don't. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I tried to take my training into new practice. And Yes, sir. Man, I tell you this right now. When I was there playing, I was saying die, die, die. One down, another one to go. Now this fight's interesting. I was so close. I tell you, so close to beating it. Man, I was so close to beating it. But anyway, let's boot it back up and try again. Oh yeah, I remember this. It's when I was randomly pressing keys to see if I can find anything or like a menu, but then I accidentally ended up pressing M, and then it took me to the skill tree, and I was like, oh, this is neat. Yeah, I remember just going through this. I was looking through everything, and let me give you actually a quick rundown of this if you don't know. So build points are your passive skill points. Something I didn't understand, because I was like, what are build points? And I'm just over here talking with Mem, and I'm like, are these like do these increase our stats? But it's more of like it increases your base stats passively. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And it actually like did, because I was like, okay, so you put this in like one thing's for like poise, and I was like, okay, and then like you just like train so you can actually get your poise stat build up to that. So I was like, oh, it's one of those things of where you're able to cap your thing. It's like peroxide, because you're able to like set a certain cap to your skill tree. So that's what I was thinking about when doing it. It was honestly really interesting and not bad. But what is it? We didn't have any race because it was Lost Soul. Then they had hand-to-hand combat. They have senses, strength, speed. Oh, and the one thing I like is the way that the skill trees kind of lean is like, what is it? If it leads towards like one thing, like if you're like gonna run like pure strength, then like there's like a bunch, like there's a line in the middle that's like just strength variant. But if you're gonna lean speed and strength, if you look at the bottom right, they have it branch off with which it scales with speed and strength skills. I found that as a really cool detail. So I recently found out what that guy did to me. So I thought he broke my guard. He didn't break my guard. That's a parry execution. And it happens when people who have like, I think it has to be like the same weapon type or sword base, break your guard while you're, well, not break your guard, but like parries your attack while you're low, and they hit an execution on you. That was something I found really, really cool, honestly. And I remember fighting this guy. I never really knew what people I was fighting until like I later looked at it and it was a Quincy, and then like I remember talking to them saying like, guys, I'm fighting this Quincy and he's using a revolver as a weapon. But yeah, that was very interesting. But now we have to run the ones back with this hollow. I felt so accomplished, the fact it took me less hits to actually kill him. Well, kill it from last time. And I remember in my head I was thinking, one down, another one to go. Then after that, off to the tutorial boss, because Mem ended up telling me after I fight the 2 hollows and Donk, see there's a boss up ahead. And I'm like, it wouldn't be a Souls-like game without one. Oh, around this time, I thought that stat was for health, and then I also found out that when you're like training and everything, when you do the specific thing that you put that build point, I was gonna say stat point, but that build point into, that increases your stats passive. So yeah, I was very misled by myself. Now, I won't lie, I honestly was really scared, because I remember like Mem was fighting the boss and he was struggling. Mind you, he's better at PvP than me. So I'm over here saying, okay, I think I'm gonna do it. And I remember, I really wish that we could like pick up random items off the ground in like any game that they said we don't do that. Now, I won't lie to you, I really found that really tough on a daily cutscene. Also, I'm not gonna even lie to you, when I was in this fight, I literally forgot almost everything that tutorial said. Because I remember, I thought the red zone you could probably like parry, but you can't. Because it's a red zone, you have to actually leave. If it's just a normal red attack, you can counter that. But you can see I was actually decently good. Oh yeah, and this is when I found out both of his things. That jump move made me so mad. His jump move makes me so mad because like I feel like it's so unfair. Like I could be fighting that, and then he's about to spam like 2 of his moves on me. Oh yeah, I remember this. He broke my sword, and I remember the first time like playing this, I was so confused when that clashing happened because I didn't even know he broke my sword. But for my first time actually fighting him, I did really good. And this right here made me so mad. Cause like bro starts spamming his move. He starts spamming his moves on me, and I was like, "You're that low and scared." And then I kind of cooked myself because I thought you could use the on yourself, but it's an out of combat thing, and because of my lost soul, it actually doesn't even work on me. So instead of me like locking in and everything, I got scared and then fumbled.
I'm going in. I don't give a fuck. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm tired of fucking losing, dude. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of being a bitch.
All until this one specific moment happened. So when fighting the boss, it was 20 plus times. Me and Mem was honestly out here fighting the boss while playing JJK D&D. And it was just like, I tell you, man, the boss really made me mad. Because like, as I said, I really hate when he gets low. Not even low. It's just like he can spam his moves and it really annoys me. Because it's just like, I kind of wish it was just like, it was just sword play versus like sword play and the boss gets magic while we're just over here having to fight him with our normal weapons. Yeah, so that didn't really seem fair to me. But this is kind of like where, like, I don't know, I just didn't want to give up, and I just kept going. I just kept going because I'm like, as a Souls player, if it bleeds, it can die. And I was like, it's a tutorial boss, so I said, I know if I beat him, I'm gonna get some good rewards from it. So I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna sit and try to beat this boss. And I was like, mind you, my first time I got him like past a quarter health. Like he was genuinely almost dead if I didn't like lose my composure and freaked out. But it was very interesting when just fighting this one. Cause like you can, cause this boss fight's really good. But what is it? We're gonna get to like this specific moment when, like, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because the backstory with this moment was like, we was playing and Mem got disconnected because it thought it sent him back to lobby. So I'm fighting the boss and I'm like, oh, hold on. Because like in my head, like I consider like Mem like dead because he can't like do this no more. So I'm fighting the boss and I'm saying, on the dead homies, I'm gonna beat you. On the dead homies, you're gonna die. And I just remember I'm screaming, on the dead homies. And then I beat him. I felt so relieved because it took me so many attempts. Just so many attempts. But I beat the boss. It actually gave like, I think it gives like 2 levels, like a lot of good items, and like I think a Hogoku shard. I hope I'm saying the name right. Don't get mad at me. I'm watching Bleach, but I don't remember how to say some of the names at times. But yeah. Oh, I even got a little achievement for that too. So forgot about this. Yeah, so basically right here, Fort Adams. So I end up realizing, so Fort Adams basically is kind of like, it's kind of like your own personal, like hub server I would say. Like it's just you and you alone. Cause I try to follow Mem to his Fort Adams, but that sadly didn't work. And I was like, dang. I kind of do wish that we was able to like follow each other. Like if he made a portal to your 4 atoms, he basically could do that with his. Yeah, but all in all, you sadly can't. And honestly, in this thing, it's really cool. And then like a bunch of starting quests. Oh yeah, I tried to go to the boss thing. The chamber, yeah. So the chamber's closed, and like part of me was thinking, oh yeah, this guy. Man, I so forgot about it. This fight, honestly, I honestly like I like the way like this NPC is, because like he's nicknamed the Terrible, but he actually is trying to get stronger. And like what is it? If you beat the tutorial boss, he hears about it and then he challenges you to a fight. And I'm not gonna lie, I low-key thought that they was like kind of trolling with this. Like he's called the Terrible, but he's like probably one of the strongest people that I'm about to fight. And yeah, you'll just see what I mean. Oh, now see this right now. The build I'm actually gonna go for is I want to do like a speed and keto build, and the main reason I want to do that, and like you'll see like a little bit in the video, was like I was like scrolling down through the speed list, and I looked and I found like a thing called like Dragon Cleaver. Like I know how to pronounce cleaver, but I see the A there, and I like looked at it and I was like, how do I? So I'm gonna say Dragon Cleaver, but I know I'm not pronouncing that word correctly. And yeah, probably should take this part out the video because it's kind of embarrassing if I don't know how to say a word. Yeah, let's hope they just don't clown me for that. But yeah, honestly, I I spent most of my time when playing like first time playing this game just exploring for atoms, because I thought like it's gonna have a lot of cool secrets and everything, which it actually does. I do know I do skip some parts because like it just makes sense to do it. I remember this. No, because tell me why. I'm like playing and I'm like, I know after playing Elden Ring, some mountains be having some secret caves or just some things. And then I ran into this dude. He actually explains on like how training and XP works, which I found really cool. And then he literally gives you like I think he gives you like a small amount or like a decent amount of XP. I think that leveled me up, or I can't remember. Okay, yeah, it was a decent amount, because I think his thing was the uncapped XP. Oh no, it was a small amount. Wow. Fighting that was from whatever his name, the Terrible. I didn't even bother to remember his first name. I just remembered the Terrible. But yeah. Oh, I remember this. I thought the necklace was in Fort Adams, but it's not. It's in the I think it's in the Soul Society outskirts. It's like in a chest. And I kind of feel really stupid because I thought it was in for Adams. It like made sense to me because like when you're playing like Grand Peace Online, like the first tutorial quest, like the necklace is like somewhere near the area. So I thought it would be somewhere near the area. I remember this. I just kept running around till I actually do find something, which then I think I spend the next like 30 to 50 minutes fighting. Yes, right here. And I remember telling myself, I said, yes, I knew it. I knew running around randomly would lead me to a cave. And then Mantis Hollow. I say this right here, right now. Why do they make it to where all hollows off rip when they see you? Either scream or pop a settle. That makes me so upset. And then I hated this thing's bite. And this is like low-key where like I don't know why, because like the way the model looks to me is really confusing. So I never really know when to actually parry. So it was just like, I don't know, because like no, it looks really good, just like I don't know, like the hitbox. I thought the hitbox was gonna be weird. Yeah, and I really dislike its biting attack. But like if you look at it, I was so close to killing it, and it makes me so mad because like then I try to run and I'm like, if I didn't try to run and I locked in the fight and just dashed, I would have been able to actually kill it, but I didn't. I ended up losing my composure like I did with the tutorial boss. But you'll see as I will demonstrate with this montage of how I fought the thing multiple times. Oh no, I just did a quick jump cut. Well, I fought the thing a lot to the point where it's literally outside the cave because I kept beating it up, or it kept beating me up and throwing me almost out of the cave. Nah, but you see, your boy adapted, like, sorry, just had an air bubble. But I ended up adapting after losing to this thing many times and adding some more accessories. We don't talk about the accessories. I do end up beating the thing. And as you look at my health, I was really close to death. But I like the chest that they give you for actually beating it too. Oh, also, they never tell you this in game. But if you want to add like equipment to your sword, you have to go to the crafting table, and it's like right under it. It says "Ed Exompacto." Never once was that brung up in the game. And I was like, I had to find that out like a little bit later. I think you'll see it in the video of me like actually doing it, because I was looking at the crafting table and I just like seen it. Also, this accessory, like this like neck accessory, reminded me of Aizawa's scarf thing from My Hero, because I looked at it and I was like, man, I was like, man, am I going to be cool and edgy? Am I going to be cool and edgy like Eraserhead? It had the visor on too. I think the visor did better stats and it looked cooler than the glasses. This is the part where I was just going through myself, man, maybe I should, I'm looking for just going to cut this part out of the video, because I was wondering why the runtime looks so long, and I realized I just left a bunch of unnecessary stuff in here. That means I also would be cutting some of the audio. After I killed the mantis, I ended up going and exploring around, and I found the loot chest. Honestly, I really like when you explore around, but no, it didn't give me anything. I did feel like a ripoff, but hold on. And then like I see the outskirts of this, it's just like I thought when doing it was gonna be a little more, but there ended up not being a little more. But I did find a cool thing, which you will see. And then I did remember, no, I forgot that you could double jump. So like I was just double tapping spacebar to just try to climb up the mountain. But right over there in that area, I guess like they forgot to close off this mountain part. So like when you look, you're able to just like look into the whole world. And I just found that really funny. But like I found that really funny and cool. So like part of me was thinking like maybe like if you had like enough air moves, like you could probably like jump around and like try to like go to different parts of the area. But then missed the wall here. I thought I low-key was stuck, but then I remembered I could just double jump back up there. But low-key, I didn't do anything else after this, because generally after this part, I found out what fall damage was. But after this part, I just decided to just go to the Soul Society outskirts to just find a necklace.
5 minutes later.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So like, it was like with the Soul Society outskirts, I didn't know that like every other race also spawned here too. Yeah, but what is it? I don't know. This place, no. This place honestly is really good. Oh yeah, I found out how you can sell stuff in here. Cause what is it? The little green like icon in the corner. It looks like a token, which ironically enough, it's a soul token, and you use that to like that's like the world's currency. But you also use it. You have to use it to buy some skills and everything. And this guy's level 10. Yeah, I wish I seen him right that beforehand. But all in all, what is it? What is it? I was here for the necklace quest, and I like how they showed the little bulb, the area bubble for it. But yeah, I was like thinking like it was in the ground or something. But like, what is it? Later on, I see that there's a chest right there, and see now I didn't think it was actually in the chest. I thought it was somewhere else. But it's like after I opened it, I said, "Oh, I found the necklace," and I was like, "Oh, the necklace is in there," and I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, kind of like a neat way to do it. Instead of like having it laid on the ground, it's like in a nearby chest. So you see right under there, that's where it says Exampacto. I don't remember if I seen this the first time or not, so I really do want to see, do I actually see it to like edit my Exampacto here, or do I just do it later on? I did not see the Edit Exampacto thing there. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. Yo, why does he give me the most, oh, I'm just an awkward guy, looking. Sorry, I just had to say that. But like, he talked to me so rude because he was like, oh, I hate bats and everything. Then he's gonna go tell me to hurry up and do it. And I was like, mind you, I'm helping you out, sir. Be a little nicer. Also, I say this right here, right now. I hate the bat hollows, and you will see why. You will actively see why I hate the bat hollows. Cause, well, one, they're a bunch of bums. Cause like I'm trying to swing on him, right? He's actively backing up. And I'm like, so you're not gonna even try to sit there and fight. And then like when they go up into the air, like they kind of like fly out of your like your like field of vision. So you kind of have to look up a little bit and like time it. Which I kind of wish I just like kind of counted, like, yeah. Because like one thing is like I'm not good at parry based games. Like I never played Sekiro, but like I know I would be really terrible at it. Oh yeah, and I remember this. I was gonna leave because I thought no more bats was gonna spawn, but they're NPCs. They obviously have like a spawn time. But I really do like the fact that like, because like there's a hollow player who like just came because like they like need the hollow bits and everything. So I decided to make a temporary alliance with them. So I basically went like, you help me get some wings, I help you get some bits, you get stronger. Yeah, then we started just jumping it. But like I said, I really know because like bats. No, I'm more mad because like they always keep backing up like bums. But then yeah, we parried this and yeah, we jumped that. But one thing that sucked was the bat wings wasn't always a guaranteed drop. So I was there for a bit. Loki, that's on me. I kind of sold the team. I didn't know he was going for a heavy. Tell me why I try to actually press the button to eat it, but I couldn't eat it. And I'm like, you're a Soul Reaper. Of course you're not going to be able to eat it. Low-key, I got bored waiting in the same spot, so I decided to just run deeper in the cave to see if I can find something, which I was successful in. Oh, I don't think this is where did I get it? Oh, I low-key tried parrying that, and I'm not really good when it comes to parry-based games. Oh, I did not know what this was, but that's like your flash step mastery and your stamina bar. Well, your blue bar down there, not your... I don't know if that's your no. That's like your no. That's your stamina bar, but that's also like it goes like with your reishi. So I was kind of associating with the reishi bar, and yeah, like I said, I'm really bad at parry-based games, and I really hate how bats keep backing up like bums. I low-key didn't know there was different entrances to the cave, but then I just said bump it, we ball. Cause I was thinking about going back to fight the bat that I specifically fought, like kind of like as a revenge kill. Wait, is this the one? Okay. Yeah. Oh, I get jumped, and this made me so mad. This made me so mad. And like I said, I hate the fact when they sit here and jump. Well, not even jump. Like I hate when they back up. So I'm over here like, man, no, I'm just gonna low-key just try to run. And then, yeah, I kind of got sniped from the back. Pause. Yeah, so just like other Bleach games, they have it to where you can meditate to talk to your spirit, but I don't think I was strong enough for that yet. I find this funny because like they all did bleed damage to each other and not really to me. So my strat basically was just block their dive down if I couldn't time it right. But I hate when they back up and then they spit their poison. Like I find that so annoying. I just stay here like a good bat and die. But this makes me so mad. And then he spits. Like the bat was so close to dying. It makes me so mad. It just makes me so mad. Cause like I tell you, like they keep backing up, and mind you, I don't have no long range moves yet. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like in the skill tree, skill tree. Ugh. Yeah, so I didn't know that I stopped recording. So you're not going to get an in-game outro from me. You're going to get a editor's note outro from me. Hey, Code here. Just want to say, if you made it to this part of the video, I just want to thank you for watching it fully through. Also to tell you, only a small percentage of my viewers who watch my videos are subscribed. So I'm just here to tell you, you should subscribe. It's free and it really helps me out if you enjoy my content and everything. If you don't, you can always unsubscribe later. It's totally optional. But I just want to say, well, that's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.